We saw, something I have a pet peeve for that I don't really like, and that's the Tush Push, whatever. I don't even like the name. I think if they gave it a different name, maybe I'd like it a little more. But I don't like the idea of throw
We used to just call
somehow
it a quarterback sneak.
right of somehow aiming a quarterback and pushing them through. I mean, it's all going to be legal until somebody shoots their eye out and somebody gets really hurt.
Well, it'll change if somebody loses a game that they don't want to have lose an important game. But right now, the Eagles and the Chiefs and whoever else, the darlings of football, and it's not going to change.
I mean, so there were two of these plays, and you could clearly see when they went on as the offensive guards together leap forward to block before the ball's hiked in both plays. As you're looking at this happen, you can see the official on the sideline watching what you're watching from
Watching
the
what
other
you're
side,
watching,
and they're
and they're
letting it
get
goes on.
they're paid to watch for that, and they still don't get it, which calls into
Both
question a whole other
both
can
guards,
of worms.
both times, and it makes me believe they're being trained to do that by whoever in their team. And I also think that we all know it went to the rules committee or the competition committee or whatever the heck they talked about it, and they chose not to make it illegal, the tush push.
Apparently, it was a big debate among the owners,
Right.
and it was not. It was heavily contested by a couple of owners.
And in the end result, is that nothing happened, and they didn't change anything, and that's the way it is. And part of me believes that this is the officials reacting to something they wanted changed. So they're letting these offsides go on till it comes to a point, almost like they're forcing the owner's
Where it
hand.
has to be legislated.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I don't necessarily have a problem with the play. I haven't heard an argument against it that I would stop and say that's a good point. They shouldn't do that. Um, the difference between, I guess, the tush push uh, and a quarterback sneak is that when it's a quarterback sneak, you don't know it's coming. You may think it's coming, but they're lined up in that formation. Everybody's tight. They're gonna, I don't know that it's any different than handing off to a fullback or running back and having, the setback push him through the line of scrimmage. Some guys are more equipped to do the push than others. Even, if you look at Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts, so those are probably the two biggest um, offenders in this case. Josh Allen's really tall, so he's kind of handles it differently. He can go above his lineman to reach across to get that marker, whereas Jalen Hurts seems to have to sneak in through the tackles or behind somebody, and he uses that push a little more to his advantage, I would think. Um, but I clearly remember there being a rule where you could not push somebody from behind to gain yardage.
Or
So I don't
climb
know,
or climb over anyone.
or climb over anyone.